It's been 8 years since Barry and Sally escaped Los Angeles for the desolate plains of wherever the hell they are, USA, cutting themselves off from Hollywood, their families, and the ghosts haunting their waking life. Barry, who now goes by Clark, has committed himself to the idea one character calls clean living. On the prairies resembling the same vacant stretches of undeveloped land where Barry spent his childhood, he, Emily, aka Sally, and their son John, Zachary Gollinger, live a solitary, humble life free from the outside world. Picking up mere moments after last week's abrupt conclusion, Barry and Sally attempt to disentangle their own tricky legacies by trying to convince themselves they've changed by becoming someone entirely new. The result leads down some of the bleakest avenues the show has explored. Both Barry and Sally have gone full method with their latest roles. When we first meet Clark, he pushes John to apologize to their neighbor over a cute call of duty ignorance. Clark tells the neighbors that video games are a no-no in their household and instructs John to make peace. "I hope we can be together next time in harmony," John says. "We'll look into that," replies the neighbor, doing his best with the weirdest apology anyone has ever received. Barry wants to right the wrongs of his past through his son, but John has violent tendencies like Barry. Well, Barry used to have them, now he's changed. He can control his anger while knowing he can't control anyone else's actions. Barry learns from the greats, notably Abraham Lincoln, who Barry seems to have recently discovered. Sally, after all, didn't learn about George Washington until much later. As he and John watch YouTube videos of Honest Abe, Barry sits with his mouth agape. President Lincoln, it seems, is a good role model, promoting pragmatism, optimism, and compromise. With skills like that, maybe John can be a lawyer one day. Sally, too, has a new role with a new hairdo. The camera introduces her from behind as she adjusts her brunette Emily wig like Norma Desmond from Sunset Boulevard. Recalling Kristen's monologue from You're Charming. Framed by the window to her left, John and Barry plant fence posts as she sits at her vanity, radiating alienation and resentment. Sally can't even face her family, later passing Barry and John as they watch YouTube without even offering a goodbye. How can we expect her to face the camera? Emily works at Lynette's Country Diner, serving short stacks and warming coffee for a distinctly not LA crowd. As a working actor, Sally certainly has service experience, but the irony of doing it as an immersive theater experience for an audience of herself must be disorienting. Still, the scene is a brief respite from the crushing despair of the episode. But within moments, the atmosphere changes from a friendly greasy spoon to her CO worker Gina, Emily Spivey, needing a fucking zanny in less than 30 seconds. Gina doesn't even bother hiding it from the customers. This is a world where drug use is a common requirement to get through the day. It's not hard to see why. The job stifles and deadens Sally. She begins committing petty crimes, tapping the till for a few bucks and teasing a hookup with local scumbags like Bevel, Spencer Grannies, out of sheer boredom or exerting some control of her life. At least at work, Sally can escape binging Natalie's hit television show, Just Desserts. That was Sally's show. Now she watches her former assistant make bad jokes on TV as she gulps wine and gives off a vibe that says, "She's living my life."